It's been 69 days since Heather Elvis went missing. Heather Elvis, a cosmetology student, mysteriously vanished after arriving home from a date.
This car was found in the Peachtree boat landing.
Now we knew something's wrong.
Heather Elvis was only 20 years old when she went missing over a decade ago after getting tangled up in a workplace fling with an older and married man named Sidney Moorer. Even though two suspects, Sidney and his wife Tammy Moorer, are both sitting in jail, convicted of conspiring to kidnap Heather, there have never been any murder charges filed. In their hearts, Heather's family have accepted her fate, but they're still wondering where are her remains and if they'll ever be able to bring Heather home. In this exclusive clip from a recently released docuseries that I'm featured in called Vanished, the Heather Elvis Case, Horry County Solicitor Jimmy Richardson discusses the strongest lead that they have in the hunt for Heather's body.
One thing that came out at an area that was very close to the Moore's home, there was a man that had this huge amount of property. It was 6,000 acres. He gave us some information that a truck fitting description of a family member of the Moores had been there and gave us the date that the truck was there. But that big spot of land was a hunting preserve, and he allowed police officers to hunt there. So with regard to that, there was a game warden that actually came up and checked in to the information as the truck was there. But the game warden got confused or made his best effort and said, that is Officer so-and-so's vehicle. So he just kept riding by. Obviously, in this huge expanse of woods, there's no other trucks in there. There shouldn't be. So much later on, the game warden ran up with the officer and asked him, did he see any deer on the day that he was there, right around Christmas? And the officer said, I haven't been there in years. I haven't been there in at least 5 years. So we went back. That's one of the searches, one of many searches. But we went back to where that vehicle was parked, and the cadaver dog hit on that spot, right in the T. And the handler ran that dog all over, a portion of that area, and that's the only place that the dog hit. So, and these cadaver dogs only hit on human beings that have been dead. It won't hit on a deer or hog or anything like that that's been killed. So when that dog hit on that spot, they had some equipment, and we dug down probably 8 or 10 feet, but no body. So that's one of the times that I could say it's more likely than not that a dead body lay there. It belonged to a human being. But, and we knew about this before any of the trials, but there was no way to say that that was Heather's body or that it was a female body. So honestly, it was one of these that was, we didn't even try to get into that because it wasn't relevant. It wasn't serious enough. To me, having lived this, I think that could be a big possibility. But there was no way to get that evidence in or it would have been overturned. So we didn't try that.
Vanished, the Heather Elvis Case is not a simple whodunit like you may have seen before. This series brings you right into an engineered social media and interpersonal attack that was not only a smokescreen for two kidnappers and likely murderers, but almost led to a second victim, Heather's father, Terry Elvis. You're going to have people, unfortunately, looking for attention, and they're going to whip up whatever big story they can that is the most interesting, that's going to grab the attention and feed them what they're looking for. What would the most salacious possible story be? What is the easiest, biggest attention grab that you can do in this? Say that Terry was inappropriate with his daughter. Even if you've seen coverage of this case before, you have not seen it like this. Don't miss Vanished, the Heather Elvis Case. It's available now for rent on Apple TV, on YouTube, and coming soon to more streaming platforms, including Amazon. Also, your support of this project will not only send a clear message of care and hope to the Elvis family, you'll also be giving me an opportunity to work with True Case Films again in the future to help even more families facing terrible situations. Learn more at vanishedfilm.com.
They don't have a case.
People lie, Nancy.
I still think today, I know I'm innocent.
This was not a one-person job.
She might actually be out there somewhere. I need to find her if she is.